So I actually wasn't going to do a video for Wednesday, but then I was watching some YouTube this afternoon, and I was thinking, well, I want to find out some information on some Star Wars stuff because I was interested in the New Hope, Han Solo and Luke Skywalker when they were dressed as stormtroopers, and they never came out with the Han Solo version in the original 3.75 action figures. And I noticed I didn't see a whole lot other than like some repros or, just fan-made from all levels, from basic to professional level. And then there was the reissues from Hasbro. Some of them, I'm not really good at telling which ones are like legit or not. Some of them have Kenner stamped on the front of the card, but then the back will say Hasbro. I don't know if that's something Hasbro did. I should look into that. But I remember thinking to myself, that doesn't sound right. I thought that there was something, and as you can tell, as the video is going on, you will see that I just randomly just started filming a bunch of Star Wars stuff I have as I was talking, because watching me talk is not always the most fun thing. But hey, if you're watching this, you probably like Star Wars stuff, so I just started throwing stuff on there. But back when C2E2 first came to Chicago, I went there the first year. And Peter, the actor who played Chewbacca, was there along with some of the other, there was a couple of the female Jedis, I can't think of their name off the top of my head, from, it would have been Revenge of the Sith. And so I decided to get some autographs, but I didn't have anything to get signed. So for my daughter, I got the one of the Jedis, and then for my son, I grabbed this, a comic book with Han Solo with a Stormtrooper outfit and Chewbacca, 3.75 scale, hopefully I'm saying that right, and I decided to have Chewbacca sign that. Interesting enough, it was funny, when he yawned, he actually sounds like Chewbacca, so I wasn't sure if I was excited or a little put off that I was so boring to have signed. I did pay him though, so. But one of the things about this was, that's a Han Solo costume. Now this was made in 2009. This is from Hasbro. I actually had a surprisingly hard time looking up the information, and one of the reasons why is because if you type in Redlens, well, actually, let me back up. That's part of it. It's he has a red lens on here, and I thought, well, maybe it's rare because everything you search on Google comes up with a normal Stormtrooper helmet and everything, and this setup is not that way. So I ended up typing in the UPC code and was able to find a bunch of sites that had it and pictures of it and everything. But the only downfall was that everyone was out of stock, but it didn't look like it was too badly priced. It was only about, I would say, I think it was $19. $20 was the average I was finding around, but everyone was out of stock on it. So I don't know fully what its rarity is on it. It's not why I got it. I actually thought it was pretty cool. And I've always been a big Han Solo fan, right down to, you'll see here like the Millennium Falcons. I got both types with the radar dish, the round original that I like and the square one, and then just random stuff. But I always like the Stormtroopers. I like helmets. As you can see, I have a bunch of helmets. I always like the weaponry, like the lightsabers, the guns. I did a lightsaber video not too long ago, which actually it's evolved a little bit. I haven't had time to work on it too much. More lightsabers. We have so many plastic lightsabers around for just having battles that we usually don't ever have an issue. I do like the Nerf guns though also. But yeah, I don't ever see a video on it, so I just thought I would show that. And since I wasn't going to do a video, I thought I could do this really quickly, and hopefully you find that interesting. I'll put in the description the UPC code to it. That way you can just Google search that, or whatever, DuckDuckGo, whatever you use for searching. I shouldn't use Google as a verb, but yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, they had other cardstock ones. I haven't seen them anywhere. It was just coincidence. I was at C2E2, and I grabbed this off a shelf, and I went and had it signed. I mean, I like having these things around. They're pretty neat. I really like to open this, but now I'm even more nervous. And I went with the autograph on there anyways. But I mean, as you can see, I have tons of figures from the, I got all the Disney ones. I think I'm missing a couple. Some are in the box and some are out of the box, as you can see. And that was Disney Infinity actually was pretty good. I liked how it got more third person, or it was working its way into third person as the new iterations came out. You know, it was started out bird's eye view with 1.0 and so on, and then they canceled it, which kind of sucked. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to share that with you, and if that's something you think's pretty neat, go search the UPC code. Otherwise, leave a comment if you found any other videos on it. I'd be curious about it. But every time you know, without the UPC code, anytime you search it, you get so much weird stuff because you can get different lens colors for Stormtrooper helmets, or you know, if you put Redlens in there. But if you just search Han Solo Stormtrooper action figure, there's been so many iterations of it at this point. There just wasn't an original one. But I thought this one was neat because of the red lens helmet on it. I don't want to touch it too much because that's where it's signed. But yeah, other than that, thanks.